Morning guys, it's Timed Edge. It's the 7th of May, Thursday. Let me just turn this off. It's 3 minutes to 8 a.m. London session's about to open. Quickly look at the currency market. I've already profiled the charts. I was a little bit late this morning. We've swept both sides of Asia. We've got a bullish daily profile, so we're looking for buys below the open. That being said, when we swept both sides of Asia, the liquidity's been taken, right? The fuel's been taken both sides. So I need to see a little bit more confirmation. So just marking out these zones, standard deviations, see if something pulls into that, and then we can take a long. Because at the moment we're about in the middle of the range. Asia's also ranged as well, so we can expect London to make the wick, but you can see that price has taken both sides. Wanted to go on to index futures because you can see there's a setup about to happen. Potentially, we've got a bullish daily profile. We've got sequential SMT at the top of the candle. Asia's ranged, so we're looking for London to make the wick. YM, ES are above, NQ are below. So NQ's putting in a failure swing. We're looking for the 1 hour CRT model. 8 a.m. is at the time for reversal, right? And we're in a Q standard deviation zone. So it's ticked a few of my confluences. So let's just see how we get on. What happens? We've got 1 minute. What are we looking for if we're looking for a bearish price action from here? We're looking for an open, high, low, close, right? So we want to see one asset. It's even better if NQ takes the high here because that's a double cracking correlation. Because NQ is the failure swing, and then we put in, if we put in the, we don't put in the failure swing here, we put in the actual higher high on NQ, there's a double cracking correlation there. So let's see what happens. Right, it's the 8 a.m. London's just opened. Want to see if price can run above this high. Let's go on to the M1. See if how price is going to build. We're pushing down on. I don't think personally we're going to get below the low, but if we're opening then pushing down straight away, what does that indicate? A bullish bar. Let's see. We'll see how we'll measure the first 15-minute candle and go from there. We want to fuel the move on the way down, so we're just waiting for price at the moment. sweep that level. Quickly just draw what I want to see. I want to see this level taken, micro, something in this, and first target will probably be Asia, and the daily 50% is daily. Previous days 50% is going to be the ultimate draw of liquidity. Just going to mark out the opening price. It's not really the same price action, to be honest. YM's got last presented fair value gap in this. Load of imbalance here as well. If price does seek below here, we've got imbalance here. This is efficient price action. So if price does begin to close below here and all the assets have done the same, then maybe I can look into this zone for a 15 seconds continuation down here. The way this works is that if all assets are the same like this, we're not going to get a crack above. We could, and the assets pull away, and we get displacement through this. We return back to the opening price on all the pairs, and reject the open, right? Like that. But we're seeing last presented fair value gap. This is the only inefficiency in this leg. Right, this is efficient. Imbalance here, pulled into that. Now we're driving up. Let's see if NQ can get above 1 hour range high and get a microcycle. So we've got this inefficiency here. If price then closes back through this level, we're disrespecting this, right? Disrespecting this bullish imbalance. Let's see how price reacts here. Let's have a look what's forming on the 15-minute quickly. Wicked below here on the 15-minute on the ES. Not there. haven't quite broke. We want to see that liquidity, the 1 hour range higher taken. We are going to move lower. Still within the first 15 minutes of the candle. Okay, so we got a break. So ES and NQ are above. Don't know why. Okay, so the microcycle's gone. No precision swing point. All assets taken. Where's the inefficiency here? This is the bullish imbalance here. This is all efficient price action. Everything's been mitigated. Don't know why we haven't got a signal there, but we've got a signal here. That's a bit odd. No idea. Okay, let's cancel that order. Okay, so it just looks like we're pushing up. Okay, so we've closed over the opening range, that's for sure. think NQ is going to reach for previous day's high, so it's the draw of liquidity there. Well, it invalidates our first crack in correlation, that's for sure. With all assets sweeping the high, I'm probably looking for an inversion entry now. Want to see some buy side, sell side imbalance. That black line indicates previous day's high. We've got a standard deviation right above it. It looks like we're just going to push and push and push. That invalidates our move a little bit. If YM closes above over here, like it is doing at the moment, we've got rid of the microcycle and all assets are above. All assets are above, and we're also just about to take previous day high. So the first, the higher time frame sequential SMTs invalidated. Yeah, it's invalidated. All right, so how can we trade this? We've got a Q standard deviation up there. Would be nice to see a tap into that. Right, get a tap into that. Then at 9 AM we can look to short. We are still bullish on the profile, right? So we're against the daily. The higher time frame sequential SMT has failed. The chances are that NQ can't get back below that level anyway. So that's game over. Can trade out of these zones, as we're seeing some kind of reaction. Want to see price build up a bit though. So, and 9 AM is a time for reversal. So we can. I'll wait till 9 AM to see what happens on that. Let's have a look back at currency markets. Bullish daily profile. We're looking for longs. Swept both sides of Asia, and then we just get this straight push. We're seeing a lot of this at the moment. We're seeing a lot of this kind of price action. No lower time entries, no lower time frame entries. Sweeps on both sides. It's been a little bit. Yesterday I was looking for an equilibrium trade here. ES didn't quite get, 6S didn't quite get there above, and then price just ran, didn't give us an entry long. This didn't tap into, we took previous week's high, we took a lot of liquidity, and we didn't get a short setup there, so still quite flat this week for us. No 1 hour CRT there either. You know, the low was not swept. That's fine. We'll set an alert up for previous day's high over here. This will give us a higher time frame sequential SMT as well. On 6S, if 6S goes and runs the high, that will give us maybe an opportunity to short the market. We'll also have a weekly, won't we? We have because 6E is resting above previous week's high. I think, yeah, 6E, 6S is resting above previous week's high, and we've got an SMT there as well. So maybe we can pair this with a daily. If 6S takes that high over there, maybe a shorting opportunity. We are bullish on the daily profile, so we are going against the daily profile. So we're fading the move, but Thursdays are built for reversals. NQ, lo and behold, we're getting that sell off. Inefficient price action here, we're pulling into this imbalance. This is all efficient here, so we'd have to see the break of the low. We've got efficient price action, efficient. I think we've got a balanced price range in here. It's not really in my model anyway to trade that. Just marking out, see how that reacts. I'll wait for the 1 hour. Good. Mm.